Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Wednesday, May 5th, 11 p.m. Mountain Time 2021. The models are in, and there is a lot of snow coming to the Rocky Mountains in the spring. Ding, ding. But the big story, I saw trees flying. More than 100 million people from New Mexico to Delaware were in their pants. Severe weather rolled across early this week. Keep calm. It's boom time. Let's get with the program. 2 radar-confirmed tornadoes touched down in upstate South Kakalaki. But the big story, trees were flying. 100 million people at risk of severe storms on Monday. Severe weather, including a tornado in the Atlanta area, continued to roar across the storm-battered South into Monday night, a day after multiple twisters were reported in Mississippi. In all, more than 100 million people from New Mexico to Delaware were at risk of some form of severe weather Monday afternoon and evening. The Storm Prediction Center said, "Holy macca, keep calm a rolly." 2 confirmed tornadoes in South Carolina. No current tornado warnings are active in the region. However, confirmed tornadoes occurred near Lowensville in Abbeville County, South Carolina. Take cover. At 2:09 p.m. EDT, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 13 miles northeast of Elberton, or near Lowensville, moving east at 30 miles per hour. And it was a dangerous situation. We have video what happened in Texas, the nexus of the Schmexus. Now, how a tornadic storm tore through West Virginia and parts of northern Maryland Monday is unprecedented. No, it's a sign of the times. For about 4 hours Monday evening, over a path of 80 miles from northeast West Virginia across northern Maryland, tornado warnings blared. They sounded as long-track supercell or rotating thunderstorm dropped tornadoes while leaving behind several pockets of damage. Damage like smammage. Not even a word. Another tornado damaged homes in Virginia's North Neck on Monday afternoon. The evening storm that tracked north of Washington and Baltimore, notable for its longevity, produced 3 areas of damage in northeast West Virginia and a twister rated EF1 on the 0 to 5 scale for tornado intensity, downed trees and wires, damaged structures in Ranson, which is just north of Charlestown. It is reported on the tornado, the National Weather Service said. The twister was on the ground for 5 minutes, covering 1.8 miles. It was as wide as 125 yards wide, while unleashing winds of up to 90 miles per hour. This guy's not happy. He's almost as happy as this schmappy.
So, hi, everybody. This is the worst of the damage that we found here in Ranson, West Virginia. We're at the corner of North Mildred Street and 16th Avenue. Part of the structure, just after the tornado warning went into effect after 6 p.m., lifted off of its foundation. Try to get my shadow out of here. And collapsed. And the homeowner was telling us he was protecting his 84-year-old mother, had these winds come a couple feet to...
Beautiful. Bunch of heroes protecting sheds and their 80-year-old grandmas. We like to hear that. Now, watch live. Here's what North Texas looks like the morning after severe weather rolled through earlier this week. And we do have this unfortunate drone footage for you, which may give us a copyright strike. But we like to bring you up-to-date information on what actually happened across the country. So we have tornadoes in West Virginia, Texas, the nexus of the Schmexus, and in between. Just heartbreaking images coming out from the epicenter. And more heartbreaking is that I can't really make this go any faster. Actually, we can. Let's playback speed 2 times. Let's go for it. Here's the pan out. And we are still not going fast enough. Let's see if the... Oh, my goodness. Like a schmudness. Holy macaroni. I don't know if that's one house or a bunch of condos, but that's certainly destroyed. Look at the little doggy running right here. I wonder if someone lost a pet. See that guy down there? Missing dog. I mean, we've got towers down, power lines. Look at that. And he's down there to assess the situation. Hopefully he won't get electrocuted. It's amazing how regular workers become heroes during these times. And I hope they had hurricane, well, holy macaroni. Can you imagine what was in that attic? And as we pan out here, it almost looks like a junkyard. Yeah, of course, it always is. Very bizarre situation there in South Kakalaki. Oh, that's Texas, the nexus of the Schmexis. Give them a thumbs up there for that footage from WFAA. And we're subscribed. And you should be too. Why have we had so much large hail this weather season? Is he going to tell us? I doubt it.
Actually, very unsafe.
Let's hear what he says. I don't know if this will even parse up. No, it's not going to happen.
Look how big that is.
Now, before we answer the question of why we saw so much hail in the past couple of months, we have to first break down how hail forms. In order to have a thunderstorm, you must have warm, moist, rising air. This is called an updraft. The updraft
is now parsing so that we don't really learn about weather.
Carries rain droplets into the cool parts of the atmosphere and they freeze into ice. The hailstones then collide with other pieces of ice and water droplets to grow in size.
Or the severe thunderstorms produce the largest hail because they have the strongest updrafts that can really help grow the size of the hail.
So I think they're missing the point here, but what we should glean is that hail is growing in size. Can we escape this? Yes, we can. If you want to watch more of the video, please, during the spring severe weather season, our stretch of the Gulf Coast has seen multiple large hail events. Before we answer the questions of why we saw so much large hail in the past, please, it's cosmic rays. It's cosmic rays, folks. And we'll get to that in another video. Unseasonably warm Thursday and snow by Saturday morning. Grand solar minimum much? Bozeman, Montana. They're currently between storms and a high-pressure ridge will produce a dry and mild pattern through Friday morning. Forecast highs Thursday will be well above normal with mostly a mix of 70s and a few isolated 80s, followed by snow. Ho, ho, ho. Snowy, rainy spring leads to Denver's wettest start over the last 70 years. That's amazing. 7.59 inches. Wettest start to the year since 1944. Al Gore's a bore. And many other things. Oppenheimer Ranch project is attacked again by the censorship committee. We wanted to let you know that our recent review of your thousands of videos, we think that the one you did with Greg Allison, NASA contractor, Straight Talk Live, Plandemic Riots, Reality and Community and Unity, violates our medical misinformation policy. Well, YouTube, you can suck it. Trust me. On the drive-thru. And there's more information coming out from my email, Hail Reports Monday, May 3rd, 2021, showing 531 reports of hail, 1 to 1.5 inches. 2,544 hail reports, 1.75 to 2.25 inches, making it a total of 160,000 episodes of insanity. Based on my email. Another La Nina winter? Well, heads up, Michigan, you're not going to get much snow. Thunderstorms in Florida and central U.S. Fire weather threats in the northern plains. It's insane. Strong to severe storms may linger in Florida as a slow-moving cold front continues east. A weather system in the central U.S. may produce strong thunderstorms in the mid-Mississippi Valley. A Canadian cold front will produce gusty winds, and critical fire threats. And we're going to get to the models, which look insane. And I'm going to also show you some of the temperatures coming later this week. Now, here we go. Let's just walk it through. Here's your Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Heavy snow moving into Montana and then into Wyoming through Monday. And then Tuesday is our lose day here in Colorado, where 16 plus inches in the northern mountains. Snow, much needed in the Four Corners region, is going to blast down south. And then take a look at Ontario. Is going to be picking up a hit. Maybe Maine, it's insane. But snow in the Sierras, take a look at that. 18th, 19th, 20th of May. Hey, hey. Who said it's over? Nobody. But take a look. Wednesday, May 12th, look at these temperatures freezing in Pennsylvania. It is not going to get above 59 ever again. Thursday, May 13th, cold all day Thursday in the Northeast. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana are going to be chilling like a villain for days all the way through the weekend. It's going to be freezing in the East. And people are going to be wondering, what the fuck is going on? Global warming much? I doubt it. A new paradigm shift. And Europe, it's not looking much warmer. Take a look at the UK. Hey, hey. They're going to be picking up snow May 6th through the 7th. That's tomorrow through the next day. Hey, hey. As well as the Alps and this cold pattern. Look at Finland. Who knew? Well, they did. They live there. The UK suffers its coldest May bank holiday Monday on record with a low of minus 5.9 C. And more cold and snow is coming. I just showed you the models. Spotless sun, day 2. Explainer. Thank you, Cap Alon, keeping up with the news and putting it down. Astounding snow in the UK set to rival 1979 snowiest May on record. It's like a schmecket of the necket of the trecket. Up in Ireland, Scotland, and the UK. Hey, hey. Big up to the Queen Mother. Germany's coldest April since 1977. Solar minimum of cycle 20. It's not funny. Did I even pop? Solar cycle 24 into 25. Keeping it alive. Chilly out there. A Belgian farmer was annoyed by the stone in his tractor's path, so he moved it just about 7 feet to the left, but it changed the French border forever. And he's about to get fined unless he moves the rock back like crack. A farmer in Belgium inadvertently changed the geography by moving a country's border with France based on a stone. That's how primitive humans are actually still. Boom! Seismic update. Ring of fire is ringing. We have heavy activity on the west coast of the U.S. A lot of people are picking up a video about the tremor map. And some guy just came on the scene and saying, oh my God, the Cascadian's about to rupture. Did you see the uptick? Well, apparently he hasn't watched this map for very long because he's clueless. But if we can see since 2010 through 2021, this same predictable uptick every 2 years happens in microtremor. Now, we might see a moderately bigger uptick in the last month or two, but nothing requiring 100,000 views from alarmists on his site. Microtremors happen all the time. Here's the graph going back in history. And if there was something happening in Cascadia that we should know about, well, we'll report on it. What there is happening is something in Iceland, and that could be a major eruption at a secondary volcano, one of explosive index, unlike the Fisher eruption in Reykjanes Ridge, which we predicted 2 months ago while this eruption was ongoing. We said, due to historical documentation, when the Reykjanes Ridge erupts, another large volcano also goes off. And Icelandic Now, or another Iceland channel, is suggesting it might be Grímsvötn, which is responsible for the Loki eruption, which blocked the sun and cooled the earth. Wouldn't that be spectacular? Worldwide Volcano News Update. We have Ducono, Nevados di Chilan, Semaru, who knew, Sangay, Popo, Reventador, Piton de la Fonas. And we do have some interesting updates. Reventador eruption continues. with incandescent avalanches. White Island volcano, New Zealand, series of seismic swarms. Heads up there, could be another puff, puff, boom. And Soufrière, St. Vincent in the Grenadines, in the Caribe, in Caribbean islands. Heavy rainfalls have triggered lahars. People are getting stuck in mud and washed away. Sign of the times. Rocket debris from China's space station launches hurtling back to Earth. We're talking about the large March 5 rocket base with 4 thrusters weighing 21 metric tons. It is purported that 40 to 60% of this material will hit Earth. That's 4 to 6 metric tons, or 8 to 12, however you do the math. Huge piece of space junk is about to make uncontrolled re-entry back into Earth's atmosphere. And we have the telemetry. Hello, CZ-5B rocket body ID 48275 re-entry prediction. 5th of May. Holy hey. No, it's the 9th of May, 2021. And let's just refresh this in case the telemetry has, well, increased. And let's just see what we're looking at. Okay, 9th of May, 2021, 2:34 UTC, plus or minus 21 hours. Same exact telemetry, same exact path of destruction. And let's just open that up so you can take a look and see if you're in that warning zone. Hello, there it is. Any one of these yellow or blue paths is a projected re-entry point in the next 72 to 100 hours of powers, while 21 metric tons of cosmic debris from China re-enters Earth and threatens millions of people. Possible new type of glacier just discovered on Mars. Strange landforms look like a Martian version of Antarctic ice streams, or just a misplaced idea from pathetic planetary geologists. It's one or the other. The oldest human burial in Africa was a toddler laid to rest with a pillow. And this is just not 1, 2, 3, but 4 magnetic reversals ago. A toddler laid to rest with their head in a pillow in a cave in eastern Kenya is thought to be the oldest human burial ever found in Africa, dating back to 78,000 years ago. Ho, ho, ho. Way before the pinch point when human populations were thought to have been reduced to less than 10,000 worldwide. More cosmic catastrophe information coming up soon. Eta Aquaria 2021 meteor shower happening now. How to watch it? Well, look south, because annual meteor shower will be more visible in the southern hemisphere. The Eta Aquariid meteor shower will peak Wednesday evening, and it has nothing to do with mammoths, except it has everything to do with mammoths. This is the remnants of Halley's Comet. And that's a boom. To sky watchers, planting by the moon. If you're planting by the moon, it's a moon boom. Only plant root crops and vegetables like potatoes, onions, and garlic in the upcoming weeks. And by the 13th at the new moon, or the 11th, whenever that is, in a few days, we can then begin planting fruits and vegetables that sprout above the surface like tomatoes and chard and greens and ground cherries and other wonderful berries, squash and other things like pumpkins. During the waxing moon. The waning moon is for root vegetables. The waxing moon is for surface crops. It's as easy as that, folks. And the creepiest picture of the week, right there. Joe Biden looks like a gigantic robot next to Mrs. Carter. And this is because of improper protocol, wide-angle lenses, and a bunch of idiots taking pictures. Hope you got something out of the video. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. We love each and every one of you. Our one-time donors, our Patreons, the people that share these videos. You're all heroes in our eyes. Realize. Are you one of the winners? We love each and every one of you. Be safe. And that's a boom to knowledge. Click on one of the other boxes to gain more of it. Hello.